Hello and welcome to HW News. Today, on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day, we will be discussing where India's press freedom stands in today's times and list some of the cases where the freedom to report as a journalist came under threat. Before that, if you're watching this video on Facebook, please like this video, and if you're watching it on YouTube, please like, share and subscribe. Let's begin today's video. Apart from being hailed as the world's largest democracy, it's also imperative for India to have a free and fair press. Being the fourth pillar of this democracy, journalists are expected to question the establishment, show them the mirror, and most importantly, be free from any governmental influence or biases. Unfortunately, for quite some time now, worrying examples have come out of not only excessive governmental influence in the press, but also silencing the voices that have been criticizing them. Journalists who have been tirelessly reporting from ground zero and bringing the government's apathy to light are being seen threatened by goons and even getting jailed under sedition. Reporters Without Borders, a media watchdog, in their World Press Freedom Index 2021, termed India as a dangerous country for journalists and ranked 142 out of 180 countries. The report said, and I quote, "Ever since the general elections in the spring of 2019 won overwhelmingly by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party, pressure has increased on the media to toe the Hindu nationalist government's line. Indians who espouse Hindutva, the ideology that gave rise to radical right-wing Hindu nationalism, are trying to purge all manifestations of anti-national thoughts from public debate." End quote. The report further asserted that journalists are exposed to every kind of attack, including police violence, ambushes by political activists, and reprisals instigated by criminal groups or corrupt local officials. Of 154 Indian journalists arrested or facing a government hostility for their professional work between the year 2010 and 2020, more than 40% were in 2020 alone, an analysis by the Free Speech Collective, an advocacy group, found. To solidify this point further, we list some of the examples of journalists and media houses who have been at the receiving end of heavy-handed tactics from the government, including the involvement of central agencies to intimidate news portals. First, Siddique Kappan, a reporter with a Malayalam news portal. He was arrested by the Uttar Pradesh police in October 2020 while on his way to Hathras to cover the Dalit teenagers' gang rape and murder. He has been charged under the UAPA Act for conspiring against the state government. Currently, he is languishing in jail, with recent news reports suggesting that his health is deteriorating. Second, Prashant Kanojia. Independent journalist Kanojia had been arrested again by the Uttar Pradesh police twice in the last 2 years, both times for tweets that the government has deemed seditious. In both the cases, the courts ordered his release. Third, Dhaval Patel. The editor of a news portal was charged with sedition and arrested in early May 2020 after he published a speculative piece on the state chief minister Vijay Rupani being replaced because of the rising number of coronavirus cases under his watch. A court granted him bail weeks after his arrest. Fourth, HW News. The office of HW News Network in Mumbai was raided by the officials of the Income Tax Department in September 2020. The raid was carried on for more than 50 hours at the office of Theo Connect Private Limited, the parent organization of HW News Network. In an update posted on the website, the portal stated that the mobile phones of their staffs were seized and they were not allowed to access any communication channels during the period. We were asked to not touch our computer systems, WhatsApp chats of our editorial staff, and their notes were checked, stated the website. Fifth, NewsClick. A digital media portal was subjected to a 36-hour raid by the Enforcement Directorate, during which many of its equipments were seized. Its editor's house was raided for close to 114 hours. Sadly, it's not the government alone. Individuals who are biased towards the ruling party have been matching these aggressive efforts and repeatedly calling for action against journalists for conspiring against the country. In a video that went viral in Feb 2021 during the toolkit controversy, popular YouTuber String, in his now YouTube deleted video, called for prominent journalists to be hanged for an anti-India conspiracy. The journalist's name in the video included independent journalist Faye D'Souza, Barkha Dutt, Odd News co-founders Mohammad Zubair, Washington Post columnist Rana Ayub, and senior editor of The Wire, Arfa Khanum Sherwani. The video had clocked in 500,000 views by the time it was deleted from YouTube. The trend noticed in these examples is that small independent journalists and not so rich media portals who relentlessly question the establishment have been at the receiving end of these pressure tactics with the plan of reminding them to toe the line and be mindful of what they report. Mind you, these are just some out of the hundreds of examples out there where the freedom of press has come under threat. In spite of all this, thousands of journalists continue to work tirelessly by putting their physical safety at risk just to make sure that the citizens consume the right information and are aware of their surroundings. And more importantly, the freedom of press continues in the world's largest democracy. Tell us your views in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying Rs 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.